So I saw this from the Kings of Greenwashing, and it made me chuckle. And it says, you would have to be a dead set moron to think a farm is more damaging to the environment than a city. So I must be a dead set moron. And Farming UK have eloquently put. So when we think about most damaging to the environment, we would have to think about what takes up the most amount of room. Because the most room means the most destruction. Surely, yeah? Anyway, so let's just have a look at the actual data. Which takes up most room, farms or cities? So let's look at the data which takes up the most amount of the world's land. So this is our world in data, and it shows the amount of land that we have on Earth, how much of that is habitable, and where that land goes to. So obviously, these here are all the habitable land on Earth. We devote 38 million kilometers squared and 10 million kilometers squared to agriculture. So that makes 48 million square kilometers for agriculture. And our cities, right there, 1 million kilometers squared. Pretty obvious by this data that farms cause far more environmental destruction than our cities. And for all of those that keep saying that you only use global statistics, why don't you use UK statistics? Here we go. This is a graph, by the way, not a map. We don't all live in Wales. But talking of Wales, that is actually the area that is devoted to our built up areas, so our cities and towns. And as you can see, we are predominantly overrun by agricultural land. Very little of that is for nature. Our broadleafs are, maybe a percentage of our conifers are. Some of that will be used for timber. Obviously our inland waters and our beaches are also kind of natural areas. But, our peatlands, but everything else is agricultural. As you can see, agriculture takes up 70% of UK land, causing far more environmental destruction than our cities globally and also here in the United Kingdom.